Well, that's a wrap. The legislature has adjourned for the year. The CRA advocacy team is now focused solely on the governor's office, lobbying daily for his approval and rejection of proposals awaiting his action. And we need your help. Periodically, many of you get action alerts from us in your inboxes. We use a system called Voter Voice, and it allows you to simply send your lawmaker a pre-written message asking them to take a certain action. Lawmakers watch for these messages as they are coming directly from you, their constituents, meaning right from their own voters. Now we are directing action alerts to Governor Newsom, and that is where we need you to help amplify our message. First up is a bill we have been vigorously opposing and telling you about all year. SB 476, which increases your compensation requirements and opens you up to new wage and hour claims. SB 476 shifts the costs and responsibility of obtaining a California food handler certification from the employee to the employer. The food handler program was set up over a decade ago and has worked very well since. In fact, it was set up to be similar to some other professions, like beauticians, where staff obtain the training or certification on their own and often show up to work the first day ready to go. If SB 476 becomes law, the actual time it takes for an employee to do the training will now be compensable time, and you will have to provide that employee an uninterrupted workspace to complete the training. Next up, a measure we've talked about before, SB 799, which will fundamentally gut the spirit of the state's unemployment insurance program. The state's unemployment insurance program is for those out of work due to no fault of their own and is entirely employer financed. SB 799 proposes to expand the population of people that can receive payments from the fund to include those that have not lost their jobs but have chosen to strike. Governor Newsom vetoed this legislation, agreeing that it would further jeopardize the solvency of the fund. We are grateful for that and for your participation in our previous calls to action. Last bill for today, AB 1217, which is a CRA-sponsored piece of legislation that eliminates bureaucratic hurdles and costs. AB 1217 does this by streamlining the permitting process for alcohol and satellite food service in expanded outdoor dining areas. This proposal provides an extension to current law, a law which the CRA initially got established several years ago and benefits about 11,000 restaurants. And even more restaurants stand to benefit if we can get the law extended. Otherwise, everyone loses this privilege in early 2024. Please take a few minutes to use our Action Center on calrest.org, where you can amplify our voice today.